Good morning, guys.
It's morning?
I've seen some of you already, like Dolian Singh and the rest. How is Guyana? Is it sunny or is it raining or what? Say morning, babe.
Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a good Sunday morning. Time for us to flood your timeline with more food.
Hi, princess. It's sunny in Corvetton.
You can see the sunshine here, but don't be fooled by it. In Corriverton.
Yeah.
Who's in Corriverton right now?
Tina.
Tina, your neighbor sell meat board? Go and buy one and try this recipe today. Make sure your oven have gas though.
Clap.
So basically I'm just washing this chicken here
With lime.
with lime.
Here we come, see what you're doing.
I'm just giving a good scrub. And looking for any feather or anything. This chicken a little bony because it's a free range chicken.
Tina cook fish curry. What kind of fish? Catfish curry?
Hasa?
Gilbaka? I can do some Gilbaka curry now. Or some Koras.
So I'm happy with my chicken there. Oh, we didn't blend this thing. We blend this thing.
Okay.
Let's season it. So I'm gonna season it with some onion, garlic, thyme,
Chinese
shallots,
style.
Guyanese style. And I've got all-purpose seasoning. And chicken stuffing. Now I was gonna look back to see, I don't know if you guys get this in Guyana, but I'm sure you probably do. I'll need to investigate. Give me a spoon of butter, please, love. This is gonna go inside the chicken. An English roast dinner has to have stuffing. The flavor of this is basically breadcrumbs. Or in this case, wheat and vegetables. And the main one is sage and onion. Into that, I don't know why, but I was told to put some butter. I think it helps to hold it together nicely. Can I get a kettle with some hot water?
Yeah, just boil it. So
So-
you're having a pot over there.
Oh, that's potato bowl in there for a reason. In here.
So Melissa says, nothing like dal, rice, okra with shrimp, fried fish, and bunja chicken. on a
Oh my
Sunday.
god. That's real lazy man food. When you don't eat that nail, you turn your belly and tap with a hammock and you rock. In fact, you don't even have to rock yourself. You just tie a string to the post and you pull yourself.
So you mix up your butter and your...
So my stuffing mix, this is gonna go inside the chicken.
Gilbaka and Hassa is expensive in Guyana right now.
So on my chicken is my wet seasoning. I don't want to kill it too much.
So that's the Guyanese style.
Yeah.
What's
Black
that?
pepper. A nice healthy dose of black pepper. You're not normally meant to see this. And all-purpose seasoning. All-purpose seasoning, chicken seasoning.
Why am I not meant to say that?
Where's my olive oil gone? I'll need that just now. Put some olive oil there. And just give it some love.
Put it there.
The cameraman said put it there.
Belly or back?
I'll cook it on its belly. For a reason you're gonna find out in a few hours.
Why can't you just say it now?
Basically, when you cook it on, I don't know if you guys, when you do roast turkey and stuff, I know you Americans love to do your roast turkey. When you cook it belly down, you're getting all the tenderness right there. And inside here is where my stuffing is gonna go. It's a bit hot, but you're just rolling it. And parceling it, and you're putting it in. Now I didn't put any salt in this chicken because the all-purpose seasoning, remember, it's full of salt. And then I'm just gonna turn it over like this. If you're feeling a bit luxurious, you can put spoons of butter around it. But in this case, I'm using olive oil because, you know, the waistline keeps expanding. And it's not going in the direction I want it to go.
So in other words, you're getting fat?
Yes, in other words, I'm getting fat. And if you guys know me from before, you'd know the difference. And that's all I'm doing for my chicken. You don't have to turn it belly if you have a nice fat chicken. I'm just gonna cover this. I'm going to put it aside to marinate. I'm not putting it in the oven yet. Because it only needs an hour to cook in the oven.
Oh no.
Yeah. Just gonna let this marinate. And here I'm gonna show you where the Guyanese come in. What's the normal? Chopping.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it simple so that people in Guyana can find the same seasoning. You know, there's loads of other seasoning you can use.
And also, there is no reason to overpower anything, because the whole idea about cooking different food is that you want to actually experience the flavor. Like if you put the same season and everything all the time, you end up with the same thing, don't you? Go, lad. This thing a fight me.
Why didn't you use a chopper? You'll break up this kitchen, you know.
That's okay, you do me a new one, love. I'm keeping the skin on these sweet potatoes.
Yes, Emma, it's chicken. Your favorite. You keeping the skin on?
Yes, I'm keeping the skin on because when they roast,
they come off easier.
it helps. Just gonna give that a little rinse for rinse's sake, because
let's see it.
That's the sweet potato there. And my favorite thing to use on sweet potato.
Yeah.
I always remember one of my colleagues from years ago. She was from Latvia. She said, potatoes and sweet potatoes, always use paprika. Hot paprika.
Lord, we can't eat that now.
And parsley. I never work with her anymore. I didn't even know where she is. But I always remember she said do that. And I've been doing that for years and it never fails. So I'm having a little toast here.
How many people are you cooking for? Right now it's 4 of us, but
it's
by
4
time
of us, but we will end up with more food than we need. But then we got lunch sorted for tomorrow. Now what I'm doing here, I'm lining my normal pan with foil. Oh God, the sun bright.
leave it.
Trying to give me a suntan in my kitchen.
We can pretend we're in Guyana.
You just take it away a little bit. And I'm just layering this. You can just toss it in how you want, but I like to put its skin down. That's my little OCD, you know. And also it will guarantee they will also fit in the pan.
Yummy in my tummy.
Who said that?
Me.
You?
Uh-huh.
Are you done to the thing, boy?
It's not working. Angus, how are you?
Angus, how are you guys? And I'm just folding this over to create a seal, basically. And again, this will only need about 30 minutes in the oven, so this will go in when the chicken's been in for about... It will meet the chicken halfway then at some point. So my last prep...
Check that.
Huh? So you notice I've got potatoes boiling here. I'm going to take them off in a minute. Should I cut that one a bit more?
Hello Crystal, hello Lynn. So, what are you doing today?
Again, I'm doing the same thing with the plantain. I'm not seasoning the plantains because they've got their skin on. but it's ripe plantain. You don't have to include all this, but I'm doing it because I've got the plantains and they need using up. And I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of oil on them to help that they don't burn. And again, fold over and seal. The hardest thing about this is making sure you find open space when you're going to put everything in.
We're from Jamaica, East Coast. What else?
The potatoes that I've got boiling there, just rinse that pan out a little bit. I think they're ready. So they're not fully boiled, they're still hard. I can't actually get the fork through it completely, but the fork is just scarring the outside just a little bit. There's a reason for this. So I'm just gonna drain this. A good helping of butter. I did say about watching your waistline, right? If you fancy seasoning your potato, it's completely up to you. You don't have to.
Hello, Sherry.
But you know, we're Guyanese. We're always big on flavors. And we toss it about. Whoa.
Without burning yourself?
Without splattering yourself and injuring yourself. And if you see what's happening there, the edges are becoming crumbly.
You're making my skin all messy.
And you just, this pan is a bit too big. Where's the smaller pan?
Where's the smaller pan? Or did you go up there? Skirt the pot, skirt the pot.
Get all that goodness out. And
Thank you, Gloria.
the idea is
Gloria says nice cooking.
turn them over. Thanks, Han. Lay them out like this. Because I don't want them to burn. I'm gonna get my glove of olive oil.
More oil.
Yes, because they will burn. The hardest thing about cooking a big meal like this is the prep work that it requires. So again, this is going to be put aside. That will need to go into the oven. It could have gone in straight away actually, but I'm not quite ready to put it in yet because it's a bit too early in the day. Right.
Vegetables.
Vegetables we'll do later because we'll do that again live when I make the Yorkshire pudding batter. So bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Let me just get these ingredients together to show you how to make Yorkshire pudding.
And she's breaking the house up.
Things are falling apart.
So what do you need for this Yorkshire pudding?
I need 2 eggs.
Someone keeps talking about fridge. I don't know what they're on about. Hello, Mona from London. So how many eggs you put in there?
2 eggs, and I'm using 3/4 cup flour. I think that's too much flour actually.
Really?
I don't trust it. I think this is too much flour because I'm going off the top of my head. Just gonna remove some of the flour, so don't mind me too much.
Too late.
Hey, I'm not chef, alright? And milk. So to make, I only recently started making Yorkshire pudding on my own. And Mary Berry says a little bit of salt. You guys know who Mary Berry is? She's an English TV chef, baker, old lady. So it's a bit like making a pancake batter.
Let's see.
I've done before.
Can I fit in there?
Yeah. Or you can just whiz it on the NutriBullet if you want, but I like that it contains it in here, then I can just pour it out later. The reason I'm doing this now is because it needs to set in the fridge for a little bit. So I'm going to pop that in the fridge for an hour or so. And when we're pulling everything together, I'll show you how I'm doing this, because they only need about 5 minutes in the oven. What else do we need for it? Got the chicken, we've got that. Got the potatoes. Got the Yorkshire pudding. Vegetables, we will steam when we come back on again. And Yorkshire puddings we will cook when we come back on. So that's your prep work. If you need to know the names of anything that we use, drop us a message and we'll tell you. And when you head into the supermarket today, make sure you buy these stuff and come home and cook this roast dinner today. And let us know how it goes.
What time are you coming on back?
So we'll be back on in... What time do you want dinner? 5 o'clock? So in about 2 hours. So go have a good morning, guys, and we'll be back in 2 hours.
See you guys later in
Bye.
2 hours.